getting my hair cut today.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I cut and layer Haley's hair. What you want to do is you want to start with freshly washed hair, and you want it to be deep conditioned. You want it to be really wet. You see how it's still dripping? You want it to be really wet so you don't have to spray it too many times. But if you need to, always have a bottle of water handy. The first step I'm going to do is for when I cut the front of it, you want to make a part down the middle. So I'm just going to go by her center part and part her hair down the middle so it's even. When I have that center part done, I'm going to make sure I brush out her hair. And see how it's completely detangled, the brush doesn't stop. And I'm going to start cutting from the back. So turn your body. Brush. Yeah. Sit all the way back. Okay. Scissors and a comb with a small end and a wider end. What you're gonna do is you start from up here and you brush down. And when you find that section that you want to cut, you push those to the side. And we're not doing where you put her hair all in a ponytail because I want her hair to be even one time. I don't want to have to cut it 3 different times. So you start in the middle of the back of her head and you brush it down, comb it down, and we're cutting about, I'd say 4 inches off. And then once you do that initial cut, then you just go back and you brush, you comb through, and you see where that initial cut was, and you go by that. Then you do the same thing with the next little bit of hair. You want to make sure when you're bringing this down that when a little bit of the hair falls out, you want to let it go. You only need a little bit of the hair as your guide. You see how the hair back here is already starting to curl? You want to make sure you're not cutting that twice. So when you pull it down and it comes out like this, you just let that go so you're not cutting that twice. So you're going to the next stage and you're just gonna brush down and you follow the line, and the line is right there, you see? And then you follow it and you snip, snip, snip. The next part. And if you've got too much hair, just take a little piece out so you're making sure that you cut it right. You get to that piece and you just follow the line. And because her hair is curly, it is always going to start to shrink up, so don't worry about that, because once all the hair dries out, it will still be even with the curls. So you go to that line and you snip across. When you get to about her ear, you're going to part that and you're gonna leave that in front, and we are gonna do that part last because this part is going to go forward and you're gonna cut it in front of her face. You're gonna bring that forward and cut it in her face. So we're gonna finish this side, do the other side, then we'll come back to do the front piece. So you're gonna go from the flat part of her head up here at the top, you're going to comb it forward. And you're gonna go to the edge where you stopped cutting from. And you're gonna bring it out. And this is gonna be really important where you just let hairs drop when they want to drop. So if you're pulling it like this, and you see how those hairs start to drop, you let those drop and you go from there and you cut the rest. Again, you're gonna go from here, you're gonna pull it down, and then some hairs are gonna start to drop. And when they drop, you just let those go. And you take this, okay, this is her hair with the finished initial cut. This is her hair all one length before we put any layers in it. Her hair is already starting to curl, so some of it looks shorter, but really, if you look at it, it's all one length. And as her hair dries, it's just gonna get curlier. So now I'm gonna show you how I go about putting layers in her hair. If your child's hair is a lot like Haley's, you might need to add more water, so that's what I'm just doing. I'm just spritzing the hair a little bit more so it stays damp. And then I make sure that I brush it. And then I'm going to make, it looks like a horseshoe, but it's going to be a part in order to layer. So I go from the end of her eyebrow and I go around, so turn your head, go around. And then this is gonna go up. You go from this corner of the eyebrow, and you're bringing the part up to meet the other one. You want to make sure that the part is even. Once you get it parted, this is what the horseshoe should look like. It's the horseshoe part from about eyebrow to her other eyebrow. And then you bring it up, and you want to bring it up to about her, in the middle of her nose. So it's directly in the middle, and you're gonna brush it up. Once you get it brushed up, that's when you take your comb, and it's good to do this in a mirror so you can really see what you're doing, and you comb it up. And then once you get to the top, you're gonna see, you shake it a little bit and some hairs start to fall down. You want those hairs to fall down and not cut them, because if you cut too much, it's going to leave a hole in your hair. So you go to the very top and you just snip. Remember, just let whatever hair falls, fall. all going to end up falling. And then this is the finished product. Thanks again for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share.
See you in the next video.
Thanks again for watching, and remember to like, subscribe, share, and leave us a comment below letting us know what you think. We'll see you in the next video.